Thanks for coming back. And let's go ahead and jump in and get started because this one's going to be a fun one. So, we're going to talk about Article 5 by Kristen Simmons. And in case you're wondering why I'm holding a piece of paper instead of a book, I had to use a Kindle version on this one because my physical copy is somewhere lost in the move. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go watch the video right before this one, the short one. So, Article 5 is a dystopian novel that is the first of 3 books, and I'm actually in about 2/3 of the way through book 3. I'm loving it. To me, the first book, Article 5, has a Hunger Games vibe to it, with the girl being the victim of the government and its crazy laws, and ending up the victor in the end. Ember Miller is the main character, and she's having a little bit of a pity party in the beginning. Ember, her best friend Beth, and Beth's boyfriend are walking home from school to have a study session. Ember's boyfriend was drafted into the government's new army, also known to the civilians as the Moral Militia. I say new army because another civil war has just ended about 5 to 10 years ago. A new president has taken office, and his new departments or bureaus have taken effect. The Bill of Rights has been removed, and the moral statutes have been put in its place. People are being arrested daily for their violations of the moral statutes. These people could have violated the moral statutes yesterday or 15 years ago, and they're being arrested today. 2 students were arrested at Ember's school in the last month for their family's violations. One girl took a religious holiday and missed school without government approval. She was never heard from again. Another, a boy, they never found out what he did, but they arrested him in the middle of gym class. When Ember, Beth, and Beth's boyfriend arrived at Ember's house, her mom was home from the soup kitchen where she volunteers and welcomed the kids home. She offered them hot chocolate and went to make them all a cup of government-issued hot chocolate. Notice I said government-issued. Suddenly there's a knock at the door. When Ember opens the door, the moral malicious is there wanting her mother. Article 5 of the Moral Statutes has been revised so that all children that are under the age of 18 that are conceived outside of wedlock are illegal. Ember has no idea who her father is, and she is 17. The moral militia is there to arrest her and her mother and to put Ember into rehabilitation. Last time I checked, Ember didn't do anything, but that's alright, according to them. The one problem with all of this, besides the immorality of the government doing this, is that Ember's former boyfriend is who she has not heard from in 2 years since he's been drafted, is one of the arresting officers. There's a lot of twists and turns in this story. For instance, Ember, for obvious reasons, doesn't trust Chase anymore, but he can't stop loving her. To her, the past is not dead, and the boy she knew is inside that hard man sitting across the campfire somewhere. The nights are cold, and the days bring danger. He is angry and silent. He barely talks. However, when he does, it's to say something that angers Ember. I don't want to give the entire book away, but let me put it this way. I could not put the book down. I would read long hours into the night waiting for my husband to get home from work. This is a fun read, as well as the other 2 books. I know it has won at least the Truman or Gateway Award here in Missouri. I can't remember which one it won. And I'm sure it has won other awards. Check your local library or even Amazon for the books. I will advise that the third book, the one that I'm currently reading, is not on Kindle, which I find is odd because it was published in 2015 and the other books, which were published in 2012 and after, they are on Kindle. But I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to have a say-so in the books that I review, then you're going to need to comment below. If you have an opinion, I have a couple of books that I have at home here. I have The 11th Plague, I have Pride and Prejudice, one of my favorites. And I also have Blood of the Elves, which is from the Witcher series, as in, yes, the game The Witcher. So let me know if any of those three sound good, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.